If you're buying these loose, you're buying these because 23. Oh, wowza. Okay. As you know, here at this channel, we are all about the science. So today, what we're going to do is blisters in sleeves versus loose packs. And stay tuned because it's not just surging we're opening. We're going to open a couple of sealed products as well because we know that these bad boys can't have already been weighed. But loosey-gooseys like these that you can buy at expos definitely can be weighed. Now, the aim of the game is quite simple today, my friends. We have these spiffy scales right here. Okay, so this was actually a gifted pack. If I left a Google review, a positive Google review for a company, which I won't name, they send you out a free pack of cards. So this is a really good example. What we want to know is if cards that you purchase or packs that you purchase loose from vendors, etc., it shows if they're actually weighable or if there's any reason why it would need to happen. So for example, if I've bought all of these loose packs right here from different vendors that aren't in blisters and are out of a booster box, is there an opportunity for them to have weighed them to see if heavier packs actually do have hits or not? Enough of my blabbing, guys. I'm going to write these down as we go. Put them in a pile of the sealed one, the blisters and the loose packs. So this is the gift one. We're going to start with this one now. I'm doing it like for like, because 22.46 grams. Each pack during Scarlet and Violet / Sword and Shield era actually has different weights on what could have potential hits in them. So 22.55. We are experimenting with packs that are like for like in this scenario. So instead of them being a pile of heavies and a pile of lights, we're going to do a pile of loose packs, rando loose packs, 22.54. And we're going to do the ones that come out of the blisters because statistically the blisters do have card that blocks them. 22.89. Now, code cards do have a pretty big play in these. Code cards are made to balance the packs so that this shouldn't actually be a thing. Here's our Surging Sparks. Sorry about the awkward angles. I just want to make it as, you know, as upfront as possible. So 22.40. Beautiful. 22.49. See, they're all around the 22. 22 for modern, I'm not sure what that actually... I tried to do... This sounds really, really bad, but I tried to do as little research on this as possible prior because I really want to go into it. Sorry, just help if I weigh that. 22.41. It would really, really help if I obviously went into it blind. Just for science. This is just for science. Plus, I get to open Surging Sparks, which is absolutely amazing. And we're going to go for... That's 4 packs there. And our last Surging Sparks pack here. Then we'll go into a couple of other different sets as well, just for fun. Just for fun. As you can probably see off to the side, we've got a little bit of Prismatic and Lost Origin. So 22.38 over to you. Beautiful. Let's move the scales out of the way, open these and see what we get. All right, folks, I'm not going to lie. I'm actually pretty excited about this. This is our loose packs. So these were the loose packs that we opened. These loose packs come from varying places. So a lot of them were from vendors from shows. I believe I've kept them separate for this video because otherwise I didn't want like I didn't want packs that came from booster boxes that I got from like work or anything to be in there because we just grabbed them arbitrarily out. I know for a fact that there's like no funny business going on in there. So this is 22.89. So this is actually the heaviest one, 22.89, the heaviest one out of the loose packs. So is it just weighed purely by the code card? All right, interesting, 22.89. 22.55. Okay. So, look, right off the bat, it doesn't even remotely look like it could be worth weighing packs, especially of such a, like, low value, if that makes sense. Like, why would you be out here weighing Surging Sparks packs from a booster box when you can literally just sell each pack in the booster box and someone gets a hit, right? But, what? See what I'm saying? But there are places out there, and this works for Japanese as well, where they open them for the hit and then they sell the remaining packs, which is a bummer. And, you know, you don't want to see it done, but it is a reality of trading cards. That's just how it is. That's how it is. It's not as prominent in English, of course, but you know, you could open packs forever in English and get to the end and get nothing. So this is just another way of approaching that. So look, we've got an Amulet of Hope. So we've got an Ace Spec card. We've got an Ace Spec card out of 22.54, which is the third lightest pack out of our loose packs. So the lightest pack is here. Lightest. Whoop. Code card for you all playing at home. All right, so let's have a look. Our lightest pack. Will our lightest pack deliver anything whatsoever? Are the code cards really the absolute pinnacle of redemption here? Nothing. All right, so I don't know what to make out of that. 22.54 was the third lightest pack, almost the lightest pack out of all of them, and it had an Ace Spec. Now, say what you will, an Ace Spec is not a hit in my eyes, but it is a hit in, like, statistically for the packs. So, all right, we'll go for the blisters now. So we'll go in the order that they are the heaviest. So 22, 3, 8. Yep, we'll go like this. So we'll start with the lightest ones first. 22, 3, 8. Now these are very weird because these all sit really, really low in weight. And they're the ones that were in the cardboard. So that to me is really, really interesting because obviously with the cardboard on, it's pretty hard to weigh them accurately, isn't it? So that's why I thought this would be fun to do this like this. If we could just get something today, that'd be awesome. 22.38, there you are. Then we're going to go into 22.40. And this will be the Surging Sparks experiment. And then I just want to go into something else. I want to go into sealed product experiment for Lost Origin and for Prismatic, baby, because why not? Why not just push it that little bit further and see what else we can do? I haven't finished mastering this set yet, which is why I was so excited to do this. However, Surging Sparks is a surging fart at present. All right, 22.41 Pikachu art. What have you got for us, buddy? What have you got for us? I was umming and ahhing about the premise of this video, but I just thought, hey, like, it's fun. It's fun. I think other creators obviously will have done something like this before, but I thought they just were doing it randomly. I'm trying to like pit sealed product, as in blisters, like check lane blisters, etc., against loosey gooseys, just to see if we can be scammed. Right now, I'm thinking no. I'm thinking no with Surging Sparks. I am thinking if someone sells you loose packs, the only thing that you have to worry about is the fact that they came out of a booster box and someone may already have the hit. So this is 22.49. This is our heaviest pack out of these ones. Still very light. Very, very light. Lively Stadium. And we got a Kecleon. Okay. All right. That's very interesting. 22.49 got us the hit. Okay. All right. Look, I'm sticking a sticky note to Kecleon, which is a cardinal sin, and I'm so sorry, but think what you will of that. Let's move on to the next experiment. Moving right along, and let me tell you, the scales were not cheap, okay? So let's go for some sealed product. Now, it hurts my soul a little bit to be doing this, but there is a new Prismatic drop coming soon, so I'm not really that mad about it. I've got a couple of these little cutie pies left, so just look at that. Oh, there's your code card, guys. So, whoop, falling apart over here. So the scales weren't cheap. I purposely got scales that were like more expensive because I really wanted to make sure that they were actually weighing product appropriately. Here is our Sylveon. Got Sylveon on the brain. My favorite evolution. Our Espeon tin. The reason why I'm opening this one today is because it has more hidden Eevee in it. I love the hidden Eevee tins. They are my favorite. I've been putting like bulk into these. Now we're going to go for 4 packs altogether. And the reason why, oh my gosh, look at it. Ugh. The reason why we're going for 4 packs of this today is number 1, I don't want to open any more sealed product. Number 2, it's 4 packs of Prismatic Evolutions from a sealed product, 4 packs of random assorted cards that came loose, including a pack of 151. And then let's lift the camera up just for a second for this one. 4 packs of Lost Origin in a build and battle box. So it's needless to say that we're gonna try a couple of different things. So let's try our Prismatic first. Now these Prismatic cards have come, obviously, as you've seen, they've come straight from product. You can't really get these loose. If you do get them loose, it's because, 22.18. See what I mean? 22.18 seems like it's really, really light, but that's probably normal for this set, right? Yeah, if you're buying these loose, you're buying these because 23. Oh, wowza. Okay. Okay. If you're buying them loose, it's because you've been buying them from someone who has opened product to sell the packs individually. There's more money in that, apparently. 22.71, a little bit lighter. And the last pack comes in at 22.73. So there is a very obvious heavy one in here. So we'll put those over here for now. We're going to get into this, the loosey-goosey packs. Now, remember, Scarlet and Violet sets all have different heavies. So 22.63, putting them against each other, not knowing if there is a specific heaviness or not, is probably not my smartest idea. But you know what? Honestly, I've had stupider ideas. Plus, it gets me to open cards and it gets us to do a little bit of a, a little bit of fun experiment there. So 22.28 or 9. Pick a lane. 29. 31. Oh my gosh. 22.3. 22.31. I don't know if you all saw that, but just stop it. Stop being weird. All right. Now, these are like, you should be able to slap them on anyway. Right? 22.20. 22.20. What is my life? 22.22. Oh, 2222. 2222. Anyway, all right. So that's those guys, and we will get into the juicy bits. The juiciest of bits. I have wanted to open one of these for so long. Any excuse, honestly, for me will do. This is a Lost Origin build and battle box. I've got a few of these. I got them from a sneaky little supplier whose name I won't name because I want to be able to get more of them. How good is this? We got the Gengar for the deck. So that's awesome. I'm going to keep that sealed, see if anybody needs it for their master set. All right, let's see what we can weigh our beautiful art set of Lost Origin it as. Not only that, but I've heard, and this is another experiment, I've heard that the packs in Build and Battle, 22.36, actually have better hits. Or they've got a guaranteed hit or some shit. I don't know. Don't quote me on that because we're about to find out. We're literally about to find out. No, that's not right. Let's recalibrate you. Let's tar you, shall we? 13 grams. No, 22.23. It's like that episode of The Simpsons where Homer's stomach is caught on the towel rack. That's just pretty much exactly what happened to me. 22.36. 22.36 for my Enamorous pack. And last but not least, we've got the Zoroark pack. Zoroark 22.3. Let's call you 22.34 because you can't make up your bloody mind. Scales, go away now. All right, chap and chapettes, ladies, gents, folks, everybody, let's have a look. Now, 22.63 is definitely the heaviest out of all of these. It is 151. We'll leave that for last. We're going to go 22, 31. Now, I don't know with Stellar Crown how it works. I haven't opened a lot of Stellar Crown. You would have to be the one who tells me whether or not anyone's ever had success weighing these before, because I am not a huge opener of this. Huge opener of this set. However, if I do get any of those chases, you bet they're going to PSA straight away. So lightest pack does exactly what you expect the lightest pack to do. So let's pop you there. You're the lightest pack. We will move on to 22.22. The old 2222. I'm having a great time, by the way. This is just, it's an outlet for opening cards, is all the science experiments we can do. And don't come at me with this has been debunked before. I don't care. Let's just pretend we've never watched another video before in our lives and just enjoy ourselves, shall we? Kofu, Slowking, my bestie, Diancie, Electabuzz going into a Grimmsnarl. So, I mean, this is pretty much the kind of thing that I expected. I believe that judging by the weights of those other packs, that these are all pretty light in their weights. But yeah, no, we're here to have a good time. We're here for a good time, not a long time. All right. Last pack of Stellar Crown before we just check the 151, just for fun. It's a loose pack of 151. We've got a Lilip. Does the science lie? We have a 9-gram difference between these two packs. All right. 9 grams. Is 9 grams enough for Lilip to be a pull? I mean, Lilip is a pull. We know that. We know Lilip is a pull. But do you think that is irrefutable proof? Now, 22.63. It's 40 grams more than the mid pack that's there, right? 43 grams more than the lightest pack that we have there. So 151's a funny set. We could just through that. We could get literally nothing from this, and it could just be a balanced code card. It's really hard to tell. It looks like nothing. So 151 is just notoriously heavy. If you take away anything from today, make that the thing that you take away from this. Whew. All right. The next round, I think we go with Prismatic for our next round. Pretty excited about opening some Prismatic. It's all very heavy. There is a 23-gram pack in here. All right. So if we go in order, we're going to open 22.18, which is dangerously light in comparison to the rest of them. 22.71, 22.73, and then 23. Look at that. Heavy, baby. Heavy. The scales could lie. Look, I'm not going to be out here and say that they're $500 scales and that they're not going to lie. That's not true, but they were on the more expensive end. Great reviews, made for things like this and probably some other stuff. So 22.18. This just gets us to be able to open a little bit of Prismatic with what feels like a little bit of purpose. Bestie, Raya, Duraludon into a Whimsicott. So that's light, and not only is it light, but it contained literally nothing. No Pokeballs, no Master Balls, nothing. So that to me is very interesting, because then we'll go to 22.71, which is a massive leap. But then after that is 22.73, which is like 0.2, it's like 0.2 grams. You know what I mean? Like 0.2 grams over like difference. So that can make all the difference. We do not know. If we pull an SAR today, I'll probably jump out the window. Sorry, I drew on my finger before. All right. Amorous, Furfru, beautiful Eevee, Spritzy, Suicune, Crispin, Bronzong, Suicune again, Duskull, and a Glaceon EX. When I say Evolution, I obviously mean an SAR Evolution. So there'll be no window jumping. But that is a heavier pack than that one, and it contained a hit. So if people so far sell loose packs of this, there is every chance that they can be weighed at this point in time. And I'm not out here trying to say that that's what people do. I'm not. I know that there's just more money in selling the packs separately than there are in product for some weird reason. As someone who deals with people wanting trading cards every day, I find it quite wild. So here's our 22.73, marginally lighter than the 22.71. Heavier, which is crazy because it would have to have a Pokeball or a Master Ball or something in it for that to actually make sense. So we've got Electric, we've got Eevee, Spritzy again, Pupitar, Duskull, Regigigas, Lacey, Hochchula, Sea King, Explorer's Guidance, and a Whimsicott. And now I'm confused because there wasn't a hit in here and it was heavier than the one that had the hit. But don't worry, because we've got 23 grams here, and this will fully debunk or basically confirm what we've thought in today's video about Prismatic specifically. Because there could also be nothing in here. I would, I'm not going to lie, the Pokeballs and Master Balls and this, okay? This is heavy. So this in itself adds a lot to it. So there's your energy. All right, cool. So that makes perfect sense. Sneasel, Execute, Larry's Kill, Ogre Mask, Festival Grounds, Hochula, a Pokeball, Executor, So so these are definitely irrefutably heavier than these. I'm just, look, don't make me get the scales out. Well, by now you might be saying, Kathy, this seems like a load of shit. Trust me, mate. I'm starting to think that too. However, I don't think that we're completely wrong in what has happened so far. So we actually have 2 that have weighed the same for Lost Origin, and then 2 that are quite drastically different. So I'm a bit intrigued, one would say, by this. We're going to start with the 22.23, which of course is the lightest of all of the packs. Will this tell us anything? I don't know. We're watching the same video as each other at the moment. Actually, I'm recording it, but you get what I'm saying. So far, I would like to think that the prismatic weights do work, except they've made it so that the foil energies can soothe you into thinking that you are getting something good in a pack. So let's see. Lightest pack, Lost Origin, yellow borders. They are sexy. We are here for them. I'm just happy to be opening Lost Origin because I love this set. Toolbox into a Holo Trevenant. All right, a holographic. A holographic is not a minimum guarantee in Sword and Shield set, so that's still pretty cool. So the next one is our Zorok art and 22.34 grams. All right. Channel my inner McConaughey. Here is a massive Pokemon fan. I don't know. Probably not. All right. So here is our second pack out of our build and battle box. It weighs not 0.9 more grams. 0.9 more grams than the last pack and contains nothing. So that's very interesting. I don't know what to take from that so far, but our second to last and last pack both weigh 22.36, and one of them is the Giratina pack art. So look, when I say I've heard things, it's because I have heard them. I don't know whether to take things with a grain of salt, so I like to experiment for myself. And in this case, it's whether or not number 1, heavy packs actually succeed, and number 2, so succeed in having something good in there, and number 2, is there a good hit is there a hit in a build and battle box? That's the thing. So we're going for water, 22.36 grams here, guys. Water energy, Swanna, Licky. That is a really cool card. Woo! Looks super playable too, actually. If you've got Lickitung, obviously. Slugma, Clefairy, Roselia, Porygon, Willy, into a Parasect. These code cards, this is throwing me way off. These code cards obviously are absolutely killing it in what's the word? Balancing the weights of these packs. So this is our last pack, everyone. Comment below if you think this was a fail, how you would have done it. Have you ever weighed packs before, modern packs to see, and then opened them to see like if you're going to get anything good out of them? I don't want to know if you've weighed packs before selling them. Don't want to know about that. I wouldn't want to be the victim of buying weighed packs personally. However, I thought that this was going to just be a little bit of fun that we could all have together. We get to open a few different types of sets, and whatever happens, I'm still happy with how today went. No massive hits to talk about, but it could all change with this pack, or it could not change at all. I mean, it's the same weight as the last pack, so... All right. I didn't kiss it. Oh, the pack snip is back. Oh, she's back, baby. All right. Relicanth, Lost Vacuum, Inkay, Blipbug, Finian, Spinarak, Paris... Lost Vacuum again, ending on